I don't trust politicians, and if I get elected mayor, don't trust me either.
Right now at 5:30, an in-depth conversation with one of the men who wants to be the next mayor. Good evening once again. I'm Maurice DuBois.
And I'm Dana Tyler. We welcome you back. Curtis Sliwa is a politician who says don't trust politicians, and he's trying to convince voters his Democratic opponent is Bill de Blasio 2.0.
CBS2 political reporter Marcia Kramer and I sat down with Mr. Sliwa. He is running on the Republican and Independence Party lines. The interview streamed live today on CBS and New York, and we talked about everything from new gun permits to what to do with Rikers Island, school security, and how he's supporting himself while he runs for office. Eric Adams carries a gun. He's a former cop. Gun violence is top of mind in our city with the gun violence we've been seeing. Would you consider issuing concealed carry permits for self-defense for those who qualify? A lot of our viewers have written in about this, saying, you know, carry permits have been given to the elites, leaving regular folks to fend for themselves. Is that a good idea or bad idea?
It should be if Eric Adams is going to continue to carry a gun, if he's lucky enough to become mayor. I choose not to carry a gun, and I'm a victim of violent crime. Shot 5 times on the orders of the Gottis to the Gambinos, hollow point bullets. I was offered a carry permit by the NYPD. I said, no. You're going to go into the inner city where most of these gang shootings occur by young males, and you're strapped, and then you're going to tell them they shouldn't be? They know the hypocrisy there. Should not be carrying weapons, especially if you're mayor. You should not be strapped with a 9mm. I don't know what this obsession that Eric Adams, my opponent, has with carrying guns.
So just to be clear, you're saying law-abiding citizens should be able to carry weapons?
As long as they can meet the rigorous standards that you need in New York City and know how to use the weapon and obviously practice with the weapon and go under psychiatric review on a regular basis.
Okay.
Once Rikers Island is closed, what should the city do with the land? How about turning it into a vast farm where you raise produce for people who are hungry in the city, but you could also employ the homeless or other people, provide jobs, and you could even have, you know, bunkhouses where people could live. What about that as a novel way to use the property?
Now, Marcia, we're not going to be growing marijuana there now that it's a legal recreational.
I did not say marijuana.
I'm just saying, you say a farm, right? Hydroponics.
But that's exactly where your mind went.
Well,
your mind went to marijuana. I say grow food.
No, I don't have a problem with that. But I can tell you, Eric Adams supporters, the developers and realtors, they're lusting for that space to build, to develop, because that's prime property.
You're not going to build those community jails?
Where are you going to get the money, Marcia? There's no money. And by the way, Eric Adams would put a community jail in your neighborhood. Nobody wants these community jails. And by the way, the reality is there's no money for it. We're going to be on the brink of fiscally dissolving because of the damage that de Blasio has done by overspending. All that stimulus money with a $100 billion budget. Have you seen the recent tax rolls? Less property tax coming in, less income tax coming in. There's no more money coming from Washington.
So you're not going to go to Florida like Eric Adams and get those people to come back?
Oh, please. He should knock himself out. What is this, like he won the Super Bowl? Hey, I'm off to Disney World. January 2nd, he said he's going to Florida. Then from Florida, he's going to the DR and PR, where they have Somos every year, where the lobbyists hang out and wine you, dine you, and pocket line you. I say, Eric, you going to be mayor? You stay right here.
Wait a minute. How can you whine about the fact that the tax rolls are down, that sales tax is down, that the real estate tax is down, and say you're not going to do anything about it? At least he says, I'm going to go ask him to come back. You think it's just a stunt?
Let me tell you.
Is that a stunt?
Nobody's coming back, Marcia.
City's offering $500 to people in the city, municipal workers, to get vaccinated. What about the people?
I don't have a problem with that.
No problem? What about the people who got vaccinated already?
Hey,
they're like, hey, I could have gotten it.
We want to go further with herd immunity. I don't have a problem with bribing people. Isn't that what businesses are doing? They're giving them $1,000 to get the vaccine. I want more people vaccinated. But I realize some can't because of medical or religious reasons. And others don't trust the government. Gee, I wonder why they don't trust the government, Democrats or Republicans. They're constantly involved in what I call political technology. That's why I trust people. I don't trust politicians. And if I get elected mayor, don't trust me either. Trust Marcia Kramer, yourself, and other members of the Fourth Estate to keep our feet and our hands to the fire.
I'm curious about one thing. How are you supporting yourself during this campaign? I know you probably had to give up your radio gig. You probably had to give up your TV gigs. How are you supporting yourself and your 17 cats?
Yes, well, interesting. Isn't that amazing that if you're in elected office, like Eric Adams is or like Scott Stringer was, you continue to get paid even though you know they're not doing their job.
So how are you supporting yourself?
I had to leave. The moment I announced, all my competitors say, unfair, FCC. So I've had to pool together resources, family members, friends. I mean, I'm hanging by a thread.
Right now, are you on anybody's payroll right now?
Are you like a charity case for your family?
I wouldn't say a charity case. Obviously, that's money that I can accumulate.
How do you feed the cats if you have no money?
Oh, my wife is amazing, the way she's able to bifurcate the cans and give them their treats.
So you said you're not on anybody's payroll right now?
I'm not on
Nobody's funding anything that you're doing?
Nobody's funding me.
How do you handle the day-to-day?
The day-to-day?
Finances.
Guess what? I'm in the subways, I'm in the streets, I'm in the public housing project.
How do you pay your electric bill? How do you buy a phone?
My wife is an e-attorney. Nancy has had a very, very productive career in law, first as a criminal defense attorney.
But she's running for office, too. She still has a practice while she's running?
Oh, absolutely. Got to make that moolah shmoolah, right? You know, the landlord, they come, well, and we haven't declared that we're part of the moratorium, which we could have. No, we're paying the rent, we're paying the bills, and I'm paying Eric Adams my child support. What a disgrazia, what a shanda that in the middle of the debate, he says that I'm stealing money that should have gone to child support.
School violence has really gotten out of hand since school went back to in-person learning. I wonder whether you think it's a good idea that Mayor de Blasio announced with great fanfare and now seems to be pulling back on to keep move school safety out of the NYPD and put it under the control of the Department of Education. Good idea, bad idea? What would Mayor Sliwa do?
Well, number one, if you listen to Greg Floyd, who's a great guy, who was the head of the union for the school safety officers, they need an additional 500 school safety officers. Excuse me?
1,500.
I stand corrected. But they need more. Plus, you got guys like Jumaane Williams. They don't want any security officers supervised by the NYPD.
Should they be moved from the police department to the Department of Education, which is a key plank of the defund the police movement?
How did that work when the Board of Education used to supervise these school safety officers? It was horrible. And they want to pull out the metal detectors? Are they pulling out the metal detectors from Madison Square Garden, Citi Field, LaGuardia, JFK?
Right. Speaking of metal detectors, there are 88 metal detectors in schools. There are 520 high schools. Should you increase metal detectors in schools around the city? We have 30 seconds.
Absolutely. They just recovered 6 guns in 2 days. How heroic these school safety officers.
Increase it to what?
Excuse me?
Increase it to what? What number?
I mean,
every high school should have.
All 520.
That's right. Perfect example. Just like LaGuardia. Doesn't everybody have to go through a metal detector? It should be good for the elite, and it should be good for the indigent and poor. Let's level the playing field. Everybody goes through a metal detector.
And that, dear viewers, is just a glimpse of our discussion with Curtis Sliwa. You can see the entire conversation streaming tonight, 7 o'clock on CBS New York. You can also see it at CBSNewYork.com, along with the talk we had yesterday with Democrat Eric Adams. Just click on Candidate Conversations.
And both of them informational.
Very much so.
Voters learn a lot.
Energetic and spirited.
Yes, indeed.